Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best liquid CPU coolers. Starting at number 5. Noctua NH-P1. Fancy yourself some silent passive cooling? You're going to need a massive heatsink, and luckily for you, Noctua has just what you're after. The mighty Noctua NH-P1 is a completely passive air cooler for Intel and AMD processors. There's no fan at all, meaning you're going to need decent case cooling for this cooling solution to work well. The worse your internal airflow, the less thermal performance the NH-P1 will be capable of. While you can technically cool an Intel Core i9 or AMD Ryzen 9 processor with nothing but the NH-P1, Noctua does recommend a case with good airflow for maximum performance. And you may encounter thermal throttling regardless. These CPUs are capable of drawing more than 200 W of power alone. You're going to need to check the dimensions of the NH-P1 against the available CPU cooler clearance to ensure it will fit inside the chassis. Coming at number 4. Cooler Master MasterLiquid. Should you want to overclock your processor, especially an Intel Core i9 or AMD Ryzen 9 CPU, you're going to need a 360mm radiator at the very least. This Cooler Master MasterLiquid ML360 Illusion is excellent for keeping temperatures in check, offering great thermal performance. The water block is translucent and the fans have RGB lighting, so it also manages to create quite the light show. The 3 included MF120 RGB fans are great for static pressure applications such as an AIO radiator. This cooler will easily go head-to-head with the impressive NZXT Kraken X72 and the Corsair H150i Pro. The ML360 is also bundled with an addressable Gen 2 RGB controller that works with Cooler Master's Master Plus software to help you customize the lights. However, it involves fiddling with a lot of cables, making it difficult to work with, which is the case with many of these AIO liquid coolers. At number 3. Cooler Master Hyper 212. If you want to save a little without sacrificing too much on performance, we'd recommend the Cooler Master Hyper 212 Black Edition for air cooling. It's incredibly affordable compared to other coolers, especially AIO liquid solutions. Performance-wise, this thing is capable of handling even the more powerful Intel and AMD processors. Rocking just one 120mm fan, this cooler won't offer the same performance as say the Noctua NH-D15, but you're also saving more than half when it comes to money. It's a PWM blower too, allowing the motherboard or your favorite software to manage the fan curve and avoid too much noise emanating through the case. Number 2 of my list. NZXT Kraken X53. NZXT makes some excellent AIO liquid coolers, and the Kraken X53 is a fine example, and it just so happens to be the most affordable 240mm kit from NZXT. We always recommend at least a 240mm radiator, with an additional 120mm of surface area per component, and thus this AIO will be more than capable of handling Intel and AMD processors. The main difference between the Z53 and Z53 is the lack of a display on the water block. NZXT still bundles the same excellent 120mm Air P fans for maximum airflow. And number 1. Noctua NH-D15. Noctua is a well-respected name in the PC cooling market and is responsible for some of the most expensive air coolers around, but you absolutely get what you pay for with Noctua. The Noctua NH-D15 is one such example, offering incredible levels of performance for the price and form factor. This is an air cooler that's capable of going up liquid AIO solutions and supports Intel and AMD processors. The successor to the excellent NH-D14, this air blower can handle even the most power-hungry processors out there. 6 massive heat pipes are joined by a dense fin stack and 2 140mm blowers to create an excellent cooler. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.